We are in the middle of something special this week and next. We have been exploring our relationship with food as a leadership mirror. And we've talked about how we eat as a reflection of how we live and how we lead. We've talked about feelings being in the body and reactions being in the head. And yesterday we got honest about eating our feelings, using food to avoid being in our own experience. And today I want to go somewhere even deeper. I actually want to read you something because it's something we all need to hear. I mentioned when I launched this series that there were a couple of books that have been really helpful to this journey I've been on over the last few months exploring my relationship with food. And one of the books is from Janine Roth. She is just an extraordinary writer. She has a book called Women, Food, and God. And I love the subtitle, An Unexpected Path to Almost Everything. And there's a section in this book I have read over and over and over, and I want you to hear it. And maybe you want to listen to it over and over and over. Listen to this. Eventually, we get so tired of trying to fix ourselves that we stop. We see that we've never been able to make ourselves good, never been able to accomplish ourselves into being someone else. And so we stop trying. We see there is no goal, no end place, no test to take. No one is keeping score. No one is watching us and deciding whether we are worthy enough to ascend. As one of my teachers once said, you can't be stuck if you're not trying to get anywhere. Eventually, we see that it was the investment in the brokenness, the constant effort to fix ourselves, that was the very thing that kept wholeness at bay. If you think your job is to fix what is broken, you keep finding more broken places to mend. Oh, Lordy. If you think your job is to fix what is broken, you keep finding more broken places to mend. I don't know about you, but I have spent a lot of my life trying to fix myself around food, around my body, around the ways I fall short of whoever I thought I was supposed to be. The diets, the plans, the fresh starts on Monday mornings, the quiet, relentless project of making myself better, smaller, more disciplined, more acceptable. And I'm just so tired. If you think your job is to fix what is broken, you keep finding more broken places to mend. It is just so exhausting when you finally see it clearly and feel it clearly. The fixing mindset does not lead to wholeness. It leads to an endless inventory of everything that isn't right yet. You fix one thing and the next thing surfaces. You get the eating under control and the anxiety spikes somewhere else. You address the anxiety and something else needs attention because the fixer is always looking for what's wrong. That's the job, and the job never ends, which is why it feels so exhausting. So what if there is nothing to fix? Not in a giving up kind of way, not in a I don't care anymore way, in a what if I'm not actually broken kind of way. And that question, what if I'm not actually broken, is one of the most important questions a leader can ask themselves. Because so much of what drives us, the overworking, the over-delivering, the relentless striving, the inability to rest, the voice that says it's still not enough, so much of that is fueled by a quiet belief that there is something fundamentally wrong with us that needs to be corrected. Before we can show up fully, before we deserve to rest, before we're allowed to feel good about what we've built. We've never been able to make ourselves good. Not really, not from the outside in. And here's what I want to say to everyone who is listening to this right now, who's tired, who feels this, who's been trying to fix themselves for a long time, who's been running the improvement project alongside everything else they've been carrying. You can stop. not stop growing, not stop developing, not stop doing the work, because the work is real and it matters and it's why you're here. But stop the premise that you're broken. Stop the belief that you need to be fixed before you are worthy of your own love and grace and care. The work we do at Abundant Empowerment and everything this podcast has always been about is not fixing leaders. It's helping leaders become more of who they already are, not repair, revelation, understanding, acknowledgement. And that distinction between fixing and becoming is everything. So here is your reflection for today. Where are you running the fixing project on yourself right now? In your leadership, your body, your relationships, your work? What would it feel like, even if just for today or the next minute, to put it down? You are not a project. You are a human being. You are a once-in-a-lifetime historical event. And the work of becoming more fully yourself starts the moment you stop trying to fix what was never actually broken. And if that resonates, do that in community with us, the work of becoming more fully yourself. Learn more at abundantempowerment.com. There are multiple ways for you to plug in. What a great way to take care of yourself and ultimately each other.